Why I Don't Play Video Games and You Shouldn't Either by Calvin Taylor. Right now, a kid's hands are grasping a weapon on an interactive multiplayer video game. He or she is going to replicate all the actions that someone with a real weapon would, ducking and creeping and firing at what probably will look like a human being in many cases. In the next room, that same kid's parents won't even look up from their evening activities. Because all that violence is happening online and isn't real, it's okay. Or is it okay? Is there any possibility that online violence could translate into violence offline? This photo depicts a typical scene in the home of most students today, a gaming console offering a number of video game options. Not surprisingly, playing violent video games can lead to more aggressive real-world behavior in children. In an article published in Business Insider in October of 2018, researchers studied the effects of violent video games on a group of participants ages 9 to 19 years, following them for 3 months to 4 years. What they uncovered was disheartening. According to their findings, there was a significant evidence from the analysis that video games can contribute to heightened aggressive behavior. Apparently, the researchers stated conclusively that their findings showed that violent games desensitized people to violence, made them more aggressive, and even decreased someone's ability to feel empathy. Clearly, a lot of people are influenced negatively by playing violent video games, and if kids play violent video games, it seems like it is just a matter of time until they are negatively affected. Paragraph 3. Why is this finding so concerning? The reason should be obvious. Violence among school-aged children is on the rise. Over the past decade, reports of more and more school shootings hit the news every month. The clear connection between video game violence and real-world violence is obvious in the high school incidents of school violence in the 21st century. First, kids start playing violent video games. Soon they may get angry and pick fights at school or yell at people or act out in some other violent way. Would you want to be responsible for causing yourself to become more violent by playing video games? Paragraph 4. Parents should discourage or restrict their children from playing violent video games. Gamers should take personal responsibility for limiting the amount of time they spend playing violent games or not play at all. The negative effects that these games have on real-world behavior demonstrates conclusively that violence must stop, even if it is online only, imaginary and virtual. Gaming helps friendships. Paragraph 1. I've always been a gamer. Whenever I have spare time, gaming is my go-to, whether it's after school on a weekday or when I have free time on the weekends. Regardless if I want to jump in with friends on a PvP or co-op game or just relax and be entertained by a single-player story or survival game, gaming always offers enjoyment, even if I'm having a bad day. Although many people criticize gaming's influence, as long as one moderates the time spent gaming, the potential advantages of socialization and reaction time and hand-eye coordination improvements make this cheap, interactive hobby more beneficial than harmful. Paragraph 2. There is evidence to back up this claim, too. According to the Pew Research Center, teens feel like online gaming builds stronger connections between friends, Survey 1. In a survey on teens, technology, and friendship that the Pew Center conducted in August of 2015, 78% of teens felt that they were more connected with friends they already knew when they also played online games with them, Survey 1. Over 50% of teens stated on that same survey that they also connected to people they weren't friends with yet through online gaming, Survey 2. This is certainly true of my experiences gaming online. I've met a lot of other interesting teens this way. In another research study by a group of doctors, researchers concluded that online gaming spaces can be socially accommodating environments for shy or socially uncomfortable individuals. This study shows the positive effect that being part of an online gaming community can have on some people. Overall, one can locate many studies that suggest that online gaming has a beneficial effect on participants. Paragraph 3. Often non-gamers think of gaming as done alone by people with no friends and no other hobbies, but online gaming offers the opportunity to socialize and build teamwork with friends, both those you meet online and those who you know in real life. Although some respondents to the Pew survey mentioned above claimed that they experienced a negative influence from gaming, with around 30% stating that they felt more angry and frustrated after gaming. Survey 2. Just because you feel frustrated or angry doesn't necessarily mean the game caused that anger. Also, being angry or frustrated by a game does not mean you will act on that anger, but rather it might actually give you an outlet for frustrations from other areas of your life. Paragraph 4. Based on my own positive experiences with gaming, I think it's definitely a pastime that is worth considering. Many of my friends are people that I am closer to because we connect online at some point each week. Some of them are people who have moved to other parts of the country, yet I am still able to remain close to them largely due to our time spent online together. Give online gaming a try before you judge it.